All right, time now is 11:57 a.m. in the morning on February 24th. Um, right, the world continues on. Um, my tweet last night, the tweet I made about Russia, it's gone viral a little bit. It has like 1,331 likes right now, and I've never had a tweet with that many likes before, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, today's gonna be a boring ass day. I'm not gonna do anything all that important. I'm gonna see if there are other short film competitions I can join. Alright, here we go. Let's try the sushi. It's 145. Alright, I added the soy sauce. Let's try this Californian spicy sushi roll. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The rice is a little tough, but that's because I put it in the fridge. Just spoke to the host about the blanket issue. Right, two things. Recovery software. Maybe I found it, I don't know. I have no idea. I found a video that I modified, aka deleted, on January 22nd, and it's like 500 megabytes, so it's probably like, it's probably that video, but I can't recover it because in order to recover it, I need to pay 76 fucking dollars. So I give up. I'm gonna remake this video. Yeah, so I talked to the host about the blanket issue because there are no openings in the blanket. He came into my room as expected and grabbed the blanket. He was using his laptop outside in the living room, touching the table, which is dirty. And he grabbed it and grabbed it and then twinkled. So I have to wash it now because it's been touched. And apparently there are no openings. There are no openings here, which means that I have to wash the whole thing by chunk, like a piece of steak. And it's going to be dried. I don't even know how is it going to work now. I have no idea. Okay, so I somehow sucked it all in, and now I'm going to have to hopefully wash it without breaking it somehow. This is the first time I have to do my bed sheets, and it's already a freaking disaster, because in the normal world, you take the blanket out of the blanket cover and you wash the cover instead. Ah, come on. Okay. But no. I've got to wash the whole thing. Alright. Okay. Okay. And then cold. And then I don't even know what to do with this. Heavy, extra rinse, low spin, hand washable, normal, casual, delicate, hand washable, regular, low spin, extra rinse. It's a whole regular. Nothing's happening. Alright. Okay. Alright. Time now is 7:38. So the dinner is ready, and you won't believe how amazing this dinner is. Oh my god. I need to show you guys. This, this. We got garlic bread, which I've never eaten before, like since I've been here. And this thing, which I've tried last night, which I really, really dislike. And now I have to eat this again, right out the freezer. And it's 2 times more than yesterday. And the overall portion is this. This is my dinner. No fucking way. So, I'm going to cook myself something. I'm going to try the garlic broccoli. Or maybe just regular broccoli for now, I don't know. Alright, I added the broccoli and the salami. I fried the broccoli a little bit with oil on a pan. Alright, here we go. Good stuff. I hope my bed sheets are finished washing. See, there's a dilemma. If I wash the blanket first, then the blanket will be dried first. Then where do I put the blanket after it's dried? Not on my bed, because it's naked right now. My bed is naked. There is no bed sheet on top. So if I put the blanket on there, it's dirty. I can't do it. So the only way to do it is to put it here. But do I even have the space? I don't know. I have a few questions. I started studying in this college in fall of 2020, and I have been taking online courses since then until winter 2022. In my first year, I didn't take a lot of film courses, thus I mainly focused on GE courses. Because of this, I don't think I can finish most of my film production courses in this college, and maybe I would need to stay for a third year. This is confusing because in assist.org, I can't find an agreement of film major to USC or Pepperdine, but only for UCLA, which is my main goal. However, the agreement doesn't state which exact courses to take in this college. Does this mean that it doesn't matter if I take a lot of film courses in this college when it comes to transferring to UCLA? Does this mean I don't have to stay for 3 years? If I were to stay for another year here, I would have more than enough time to, since I only have a few film courses and one biology course for GE. Can I take 2 more semesters, fall 2023 and winter 2024, and then not take any courses for the rest of the year? Or actually fall 2022 and winter 2023. I messed up. Or should I take some other course to fill up my next year? Or should I just take the biology GE course next summer and stop before fall 2022 and directly transfer? I have one more GE course to finish in IGETC, and it's a biology course. Can I take something more difficult? And also there's a foreign language area thing. Okay, so man, my mind is broken right now. Okay, dear Enoch, Assist.org only shows public universities in California, such as UC and CSU. Since Pepperdine and USC are private universities, they will not be listed in Assist.org. Okay, so that's that. UCLA's film does not require major courses to transfer. However, they do recommend that students take courses stated on the Assist page. Therefore, if you have taken those recommended courses, it could benefit your application. In addition, they will also require a supplemental application for this major. To learn more about this requirement, less than 15 students for their film major. We always encourage students to also apply for film programs such as USC, Chapman University, CSU, and Woodbury University, and LMU. Sheesh. They accept fewer than 15 students, so basically no. Basically, I'm denied already. If you're in the US, you will have to return home if you're not planning to take classes during fall or spring semesters. On the UC application, they will ask the reason for your gap semester. For IGETC biology, you're welcome to take any course under that list. For area 6, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so this pretty much answers a lot of my question. I'm going to call my mom and talk about it, but this is it. Goodbye. Now, first of all, of course, I'd love to get into UCLA or USC. Both of these schools are extremely tough, but I'd love to get in. But fine, let's say I go to LMU, which is 4 times more expensive than UCLA. And also not as cool, but whatever. Let's say I'm unlucky, which I am, by the way, and I got into LMU. Now what? This means that IGETC doesn't matter anymore. IGETC is for public schools. LMU and USC are private schools, okay? So I have a bunch of other courses I have to take now because the whole education plan has changed, which means that I have a bunch of other courses to take for general education, which means that I have to take a third year in order to take these extra courses. So a third year is pretty much inevitable. So I'm going to promise myself I will do the apartment search thing tomorrow. But for now, my plan is to gather all the information, all the possible apartments that I can rent, put them in a Google spreadsheet, put their phone numbers down so that tomorrow I can call them just like that. And I'm gonna go out and see if my blanket is dry or not. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I gotta kill all of them somehow. There's only one way. With this. I'm gonna put some of this in there, conceal them, pick them up, flush them down. Alright, time now is 10:58 a.m. in the morning. on on February 25th. It's been a whole month. Remember the time I got kicked out of the house and I had to move, and I went to my mom's friend's place and had some instant noodles? That's over a month ago. Sheesh, time is going fast again. Go to Bank of America tomorrow and speak to them. But here's the thing, man. I don't wanna. I wanna stay here, watch movies and anime, do homework, organize my stuff, and most importantly, call the apartment people. Today, I'm going to call the apartment people, the people who are on the housing list that my college had provided. On top of that, I will speak to Pepper and the Chinese dude on transfer stuff because I know they're probably in a similar situation as I am in. So I'm going to speak to them a little bit. What the fuck? My apple broke. My apple broke? What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna check what the heck's happening, but it broke. What the heck? It's like soft, pillowy texture. But I still haven't had that dream yet. That's like beautiful, gorgeous past life. The moment I have that dream, I'm gonna have a psychotic breakdown. So I haven't gone there yet. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening, but it keeps sticking to the pan. I don't know what the fuck is happening. It keeps sticking to the pan. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? It's soft. It's soft. I don't know what's going on. Is this mold? What is this? It's like plastic. What the heck? The teacher was doing like ratio, like proportion of hydrogen to nitrogen in certain HN compounds, and one of the students was like, "Oh, we divided by molar mass," and then the teacher's like, "Whoa, that's way ahead." What? This is the most basic chemistry shit ever. Dividing by molar mass, that's like that's beginner's chemistry. A bunch of 20-year-olds are learning this shit. So yeah. Yeah, I tried to connect my phone to my laptop with my black line and it's freaking out again. And then I'm gonna talk to the apartment people. Call the apartment people, whatever. Just call them, ask them shit. Study desk, place to put stuff, place to put dirty clothes, and place to put other stuff. Like I need places to put stuff. Fridge. Is there stable electricity? Is there air conditioner? That's incredibly important. Wi-Fi, also incredibly important. And bed, obviously. Kitchen, washing machine, drying machine. Okay, this is it, folks. The garlic. I have a garlic. Yes. What the the heck? It's just a piece of toast slapped onto the table. That's very unhygiene. Alright, anyways. I removed most of the skin. I don't know what to do, actually. I have no idea what to do. But, I think I need to, like, do this. Like, get a clove out. Ooh. Right. I got a clove out. And do I want to do it here, or... I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's do it here. Alright. So, I think I have to put it under a knife and squash it. Except this knife is not wide enough. There we go. This is definitely the one to go. Yes. Alright. There we go, folks. I smashed it with a knife, removed the skin. Raw garlic. Yes. I'm gonna chop it up. And, you know the drill. Alright. Let's get a little more. Right. Okay, and then alright. Alright, here we go. This is what I'm asking for. It smells so good. Oh my god. This is amazing. I love cooking. Yes. Alright, here we go. Taste test. Here we go. Garlic fried broccoli. It's not perfect. I don't think I fried the garlic long enough, and the seasoning could be better, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. What a day to be alive. Alright, so I can't find the mozzarella cheese in the fridge, and I don't really want to drink soup right now, so I made myself a sandwich with hard salami, fridge bread, which is probably from 2 weeks ago, but whatever, I can't find any mold. And I got grated Parmesan instead, because I can't find mozzarella. Whatever, cheese is cheese. I don't know anything about them. I'll eat them anyways. Alright, had a phone call with my grandma. Now this. The cheese on top didn't melt. It hardened, but the cheese below definitely did melt. And I almost flung the bread over here when I cut it. But yeah, anyways, let's try it. Let's check it out. I shouldn't have ovened salami, but overall it's fine. In the afternoon, I called the first name on the list of names that my mom gave me on a table. Basically in the list of accommodation, rental, housing stuff things. And I can't even formulate sentences anymore. Leave me alone. I called the guy and I was like, "Is this your name?" He's like, "Yeah, who's calling?" And then I explained my situation, and yeah, there's a private room. There's a private bedroom, private bathroom. There's there's things, There's Wi-Fi. I asked if there's Wi-Fi, and he said yes. And he said, if you want to come check out the apartment, call me a day before. So that's cool. And then I continued to look down the list, and I wanted to call more numbers, but the second name in the description, it says no cooking allowed. So I'm like, oh. So this makes me think that I should expand. Santa Monica is expensive as hell. If I live in Santa Monica, this means that I will buy food in the supermarket in Santa Monica, and I will take buses at Santa Monica and occasionally go to restaurants in Santa Monica, and that will ruin my bank account. That will ruin my wallet, okay? Second of all, is it even that good of a place to live in? It's crowded, it's full of people, it's noisy. For the last few days, I've been thinking, it would be insane. It would almost be impossible to complete all the GE courses for IGETC and then all of the GE courses for USC within 2 years, plus your major. And then I spoke to Pepper and I realized that I am extremely stupid. 2 years ago, when I started taking courses in this college, I fucked up. I was stupid, and I've made one of the stupidest decisions of my life. And I hadn't even noticed it until recently. I should have simultaneously worked on 2 GE plans. I don't know why. Maybe I was stubborn. I didn't think outside the box because I always thought I can only pick one plan and just follow it. But who says? Says who? I can follow 2 plans at once. Nobody can stop me. In fact, I feel like this is what a lot of people are doing. Because there is no way in hell am I going to follow one plan to UCLA. Because I will fail. The acceptance rate is 1%. So I've done some research on what courses I will take if I do one more year. Fall, winter, spring, summer. If I do one more whole year here, next semester I will only take Film 50. And then for the next year, for winter and summer, I'm just gonna whatever. And then fall and spring is going to be full, except not really, because this is actually only 13 units. And this is going to be like 12 units. So I'm taking minimum for fall. I checked the USC General Education Category A, Category B, C, D, E, and F. And then I basically compared the two. So here are all the overlaps. All the A's are right here. God damn it. So, so time now is 6:29 a.m. in the morning on February 26th. Alright, I'm out. It's extremely cold right now, but also I'm feeling stomachache. Who would have thought? Why now? Why? I'm also wearing the exact same clothes I wore last Wednesday because I didn't have time to wash clothes last Thursday because I was doing the bed sheets last Thursday. So I'm basically wearing the same clothes now, the same dirty clothes. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, pretty interesting experience because I am once again left alone as the only East Asian in the class. And the Japanese girl did not show up, which is a little worrying because I don't know why, even though I don't know well, that's awkward. I don't know why, because I don't know Japanese culture very well. I mean, I watch anime and I watch VTubers and stuff, but I can't say I'm an expert or anything. And I've only been to Japan for like 5 days. And I don't know Japanese culture that well. But for some reason, because she looks slightly similar to my people, I automatically feel a little bit more relatable to her for some weird reason. Even though ethnically Japanese and Han is different. And then there's the break, and I didn't know what to do, but I thought to myself, well, it wouldn't make much of a difference if the Asian girl is here, if the Japanese girl is here or not. It wouldn't have made much difference, because I'm still alone anyways. These people are still strangers to me. So during the break, I left the classroom, and at first I was like, I didn't know where to go, but so I just walked into a group of people. So this half British guy, Miles, and Eric, who's Filipino, and sitting with another girl, and I just walked up to them, and then there's another guy. I just walked up to them, and it's like, whatever. I just walked up to them, and it was a little awkward, but I kind of joined in their conversation a little bit, like, hey, you know, I just said hey, and yeah, I was like, hey, what's up? So yeah, and then class finishes. I tried to stay behind a little bit to talk to people, and at the end I exchanged phone numbers with the Filipino boy, Eric. And I did speak to the big fat Swedish man. Not even fat, I'd say plus size, because apparently he used to be like a club bouncer, and he's Swedish, and I spoke to him a little bit, and that's pretty much it. As the only East Asian in the class, I feel like I'm doing pretty well. And you know, I could do better, obviously, but so far I think I've improved tenfold from the incredibly socially awkward state I used to be in.
You're still fun.
Alright, this is my lunch. I forgot the sauce. I think I'm alone. It's about it is exactly 2:52 p.m. So there are some stupid developments. So as planned in my schedule, I cooked the remaining gyozas and I drank the can of beef vegetable soup. In fact, I still haven't finished it, and I don't even plan to right here. And that's because the soup is not good. It tastes like salt and nothing else. It just tastes like salt. So, whatever. I'm gonna finish the gyoza, and if I'm hungry, I can just eat snacks. Tonight, I'm gonna have dinner anyways. Right? Right? So, before I even started eating my gyozas and before I even finished cooking, actually, the host came back, and as always, every time the host, I don't know why, but the host, Mr. C, he's always like moany and breathy about everything. Like when he came back home, he's like, ah, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, oh. He's like this all the fucking time. And he came back home with this Taco Bell and KFC, and he was like shirtless, and he grabbed like And I was just so distracted. Like, stop moaning. Okay, it wasn't that dramatic, but it was like it was more quiet. It was like, and then they were about to leave, and then the host was like, and I was drinking my soup at that point, my beef vegetable soup, which is mediocre by the way. He looked at me, and he goes, "Oh, we're not gonna go back. We're not gonna go back home tonight. So there's some leftover soup at the fridge, and you can eat my KFC and Taco Bell. Bye bye." And that's it. Are you fucking kidding me? I paid for this shit. Okay, I paid for like dinner is part of the agreement. Okay, so is breakfast. But for the last few weeks, for the last couple of weeks, I don't use food here for breakfast because there's barely any food here. Like the toast, the milk, they're all expired. So I eat my own breakfast. And dinner, for the most part, they cook for me, but sometimes they don't even care. It's like they're just like, "Oh, eat this frozen leftover soup and this leftover KFC and whatever. I don't care, just whatever." And they just leave me here? Are you fucking kidding me? I paid for this shit. So, yeah, maybe I'm gonna eat some of that leftover KFC chicken and leftover Taco Bell. But even so, it's fucking unhealthy. I don't eat that shit for dinner. I'm not American. I can't handle this. Okay? And also, that's not soup. That's soup rice. And I'm not eating that soup rice. Alright, so I checked the bag that he left. It's basically 2 Taco Bell tacos, and 3 chicken drumsticks. And it's not nothing, that's for sure. So I'm not even gonna get a fish. I'm only gonna get potatoes. I'm gonna fry potatoes and I'm gonna eat a fruit. Alright, potato, chocolate, fruit, half a pie. Oh shit, I forgot to bring a plastic bag. Ah, fuck. Should I go back? I mean, I have lots of time. Let's go back. I have so much freaking time on my hands, and it's not even that far away. Who cares? It's just a little walk. Alright. $13.12. Not bad. Kinda within budget. Would have liked it if it's a little cheaper. After a lot of thinking, I finally got myself orange juice. Now, I wanted to buy mango orange juice originally, but it says on the cover, no sugar, which made me feel kind of worried that it's not going to taste anything. So, orange juice, safe and simple. Next up on the agenda, Oscar Mayer uncured wieners. I dislike sausages, but desperate times, desperate measures. With only about $3 US, bought this. Real cheap, real simple. I can eat it whenever I want. Alright. White potato. There it is. Apple right here. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic bag later because apparently that's the reason why it's spoiled. Chocolate, we have a Caramello Cadbury. I don't know why I still have this. I can just throw it away actually. And then, real star of the show, sweet potato pie. Goddamn, looks so appetizing. I hope it's just as appetizing as it looks. I'm gonna place it here. Boom.
Okay, so I'm bored. I haven't played any sport for the last few months, but hello doggy. Alright, let's troll them. It's trolling time. Hello. Hello. I'm back. You're a lone wolf now. Oh, he's coming. And I'm going down. Oh! Where is he? What? That's weird. Oh! Oh, is that him? And they're gone. Bye-bye. Good days. This is fun. This is actually fun. Not gonna lie. Knock knock. Who's there? Ooh! I'm going back. Knock knock. Knock knock. Oh, they coming. I sneak past this corner where they can't see me. Hello. And I go back. He's just standing there like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's gone. They're so dumb. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, he knows. The black one knows. The black one knows my strats. The black one's... He's getting tired. Look at him. He doesn't even want to fight anymore. Man. Getting trolled all day long. Aha! The brown one's finally figuring out that there's a middle section. Ooh! Trolled! I'm going here. What's up? Rapid fire, rapid fire. I'm back. I'm fourth. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm fourth. Alright, it's time to end this game. I'm sweating. Alright, I used a bigger knife. Sliced up the potatoes. Hands are still here. Boiling the water right now. Might as well put it in. Whole potato sliced up. Here we go. Ooh. Alright. There we go. And now I'll wash this plate and then I use it later again. Alright, some updates. It is boiling really nicely. White foamy substance is surfacing on the top, which is probably a good thing. And looks good. On the other hand, I told myself there's no way in hell am I going to only eat potatoes, leftover Taco Bell and leftover KFC and an apple and just call it a day. I need to eat some kind of other meat. So I looked here and right, I almost forgot. There is a lot of meat here, except I need to figure out a way to grab meat here unnoticeably. Now, there are many things other than meat here, like soup dumplings, muffins, there's a weird strawberry and pineapple mixture down there, frozen for some friggin' reason, and where are these again? Chicken thighs. Ice cream, probably from God knows, and it looks even uglier if you look at this compartment. Just half-eaten ice cream cone drumstick just splashed in here for some reason. Just like a monster. But I did find a couple things I could use. Prosciutto that actually isn't expired because it is sell by March 3rd, 2022, packed on February 21st. This is fresh, as well as meatballs, which are not fresh, but I can take a few, they would not notice. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay, here comes the fun part. I boiled the potatoes a little bit. Now it's soft. I tested it, as you can probably tell, with the crack. And I also boiled 3 meatballs. I have no idea how to prepare frozen meatballs, so my instinct is telling me to boil it, make it soft, make it safer with the hot water, and then fry it to add flavor. Similarly, we have the potatoes. Same principle. Heat. I should have added oil first, but it's fine. Not lethal. Alright. Cayenne pepper at the end, though. So important. Black pepper. I'm going to flip it around and season again. But yeah, that's the... Okay, lower the heat, actually. There we go. And then I'm going to pretty much do the same thing with the meatballs. And then maybe at the end, I'm going to find soy sauce and add to it. If I can't, it's fine. Salt and pepper. Alright, time now is 8:52. Dinner is served. I ovened these 2 tacos and these 3 chicken drumsticks a little bit. The potatoes and the meatballs are ready. And also orange juice from the supermarket earlier today. What the fuck? Doesn't taste really good. Who cares? Alright. What is originally one of the worst dinners I'm going to have? I innovated it and added this plate, making it very interesting. So let's try the potatoes first. First time, baby. First time. Looks good. Well seasoned. Maybe I'm not... Actually, really soft. Really soft and tender. Really nice. I probably over seasoned it a little bit because I kept adding pepper and salt, and it doesn't taste really great. It's really dry, and I definitely over seasoned it, but actually texture wise it's perfect. Let's try the meatballs. Hey, it's good. This taco is so thin. It's kind of hilarious how thin it is. I should have ovened it longer. God damn it. I don't even know what kind of taco this is, but it's not the same one I had the first time I had Taco Bell, which is a couple weeks ago. It's different. It has ground beef in it. Oh wait, is this the same one? I don't even know. I don't think it is. And then for the chicken, KFC. Welcome to America. I don't know if I can finish all this, but I'll try. If I don't, I can return a chicken drumstick. As you can see, the texture. Perfect. I feel like partially right now, I feel like I'm spoiling myself. Like, why am I feeding myself so much? How about the other days? Do I have enough food to last the next week? Like, I don't know. I have some fish biscuits, some chocolate. I'm gonna finish the apple and then I have no fruits again. I have sweet potato pie, candy, cereal, granola bars. But
Do I have enough food to last a week? I have no idea. Maybe I'm spoiling myself too much. Maybe I'm burning through cash too much. Alright, time now is 7:49 a.m. on February 27th. I didn't watch a movie last night because I was doing my chemistry lab and it took way more time than I thought it would. Alright, I have arrived at Venice. Apparently Mr. and Mrs. Chan will pick me up here, but I don't even know if they will show up here or not. I'm not sure. It's 8:52 right now. I feel like she already gave up. I'm stranded here. I'm stranded in Venice. Yeah, lots of stuff. So I'm just gonna go chronologically again. As always, woke up at 7:30. Originally, I planned to wake up at 7:45, but Mrs. Chan told me to wake up 7:30 and told me to call her after I wake up. I didn't call her at the end because I was just too tired to, but I texted her and said I woke up after 7:30. And then I left on time, took the bus, arrived at Venice on time, and I just stood there for like 20 minutes to wait for Mr. Chan and Mrs. Chan to show up in their car. They finally showed up, got into it, and Mr. and Mrs. Chan, well, Mr. Chan was silent for the most part, but Mrs. Chan, the one who's driving, she's complaining that this is too far away from their house. And I get it. I really, really get it, because this is like my daily life every time I've. But yeah, I arrived at church. I was only a little bit late, like 20 minutes late. The singing was just over, and then there was a sermon, and then I sat in the balcony again, and of course I was super sleepy, so I dozed off multiple times, closing my eyes and then opening again. For some reason, I felt super uncomfortable. There's something really uncomfortable about the way I sit. The dude who helped me move showed up with his wife, so I said hi, and then afterwards I spoke to them a little bit, and then I went to fellowship at 10:45, went in there by myself. Usually I follow Jonah, but this time I was by myself. I sat there, hung around. There's another girl there, I've said this before, with short hair, whose name is also Enoch. She's there, and she sat beside me again. She sat beside me last Sunday, and she sat beside me today because she thought it would be funny. There is, and then afterwards, I followed Jonah in his car. I was in Jonah's car. Jonah drove me to his place. He had to pick something up, some board games. He had to change his slippers. And then afterwards, so we were deep into Monterey Park. And then Jonah drove me to one of the pastor's house. And it was a huge house, but it was unlike any other American house I've been. Started barbecuing, and I was trained well. Before I came to LA, I was trained well, okay? Like, when I see that people need help, I will help them. Because back in Hong Kong, especially when I was a kid, when things happen and I don't help out, then my mom and some other people will be like, why are you not helping out? You're selfish. You're being selfish and you're being lazy and you suck. So now I'm kind of repellent to that. When I see people need help, I immediately help them. So I helped set up some chairs and tables. Actually, not really. When I went there, it was already set up, but I helped pour some tea into a cup, some herbal tea. But after the barbecuing, we played like a board game called Dixit, where we had to. Every player has cards on their hands, and one player will describe one of their cards with one phrase or one word and put it on the table, but nobody can see it. And then everybody will look at their cards and pick a card that is similar to that word. If people can guess, and the cards will be mixed.
If people can guess which card is the real one that matches the description, the person who put out the card will receive points, and the person who guessed it right will also receive points.
Shots for the two, with Gary Rath has been a distant third in each of the last three, but those were against stronger fields. So tonight.
Seriously? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, here we go. So obviously it isn't freshly made chicken soup rice. It is chicken soup rice from 2 days ago, leftover chicken soup rice. And that's kind of funny because and my finger's bleeding. Why is it bleeding so much? It's stupid. I don't know how I cut myself, but this morning I checked my finger and I'm like, what? Since when did I get hurt? I don't know. It's not a deep cut either, but it stings. Alright, anyways. Yeah, chicken soup rice, right. Chicken soup rice, it's left over from 2 days ago. And that's funny because yesterday when the hosts went out for dinner, Mr. C told me to just eat the leftover chicken soup rice. So if I had eaten the leftover chicken soup rice last night, which I didn't, by the way, would he have given me another helping of chicken soup rice again 3 days in a row? Just leftovers, leftovers, leftovers. It seems as though they don't even want to prepare dinner for me, even though it is part of the deal. Okay, fine. Let's just say they're super busy. They can't cook food for me. They only had leftovers, and this is their final resort, just leftovers. Fine. I walk to the kitchen, and guess what I see? A pot of freshly made marinated beef with onions and potatoes. But no, they didn't give any of those to me. So where did this food come from? From heaven? Where did it come from? And why didn't they give some to me? Why? I don't know. But this isn't the first occasion where they have done something like this. This isn't the first occasion. A week ago, when they invited a bunch of people here, they prepared steaks. And guess what? They didn't give it to me. Even though there were multiple slices of steaks, more than enough, they didn't give any to me. Instead, they gave me leftover frozen burger patty as the meat part of the dinner. Which confirms my theory that they may think I'm inferior to them. But after I finished the meal, suddenly they went to the kitchen, cooked stuff, chatted, and then I had to stand there and stall time and wait for them to leave. Okay, they left. I finally grabbed my fork and grabbed my phone because I want to film it too. It's entertaining, right? And I was about to put it, and then suddenly Mr. C shows up. Just magically, for no reason, out of nowhere. Even though he doesn't constantly goes from the living room to the kitchen, for some goddamn reason, the moment I walked to the kitchen and found out about the pot of beef, they, Mr. C and Mrs. C, suddenly walked back and forth from the living room to the kitchen again and again and again. Almost as if they want to keep checking on me and make sure I don't eat their beef. But they do it secretly. They don't straight up walk up to me and say, you can't eat our beef. They didn't say any of that. But they constantly walk up on me and check on me. So Mr. C saw me, and Mr. C's like, you want something? Or something's wrong? And I said,
Oh no, just checking it out. Yikes. So I turned around and I pretended to wash my dishes. I washed it very, very slowly to stall time. Okay, Mr. C left. I immediately snacked the beef, put it in my mouth, ate it. I'm not even hungry, to be honest. But, I'm eating it as an act of defiance. Immediately after I ate it, Mrs. C came here. And I feel like it is at that point when they realized that this might be a real issue, that I'm eating their better white people food. So Mrs. C came here and started like washing dishes and walking around and stuff, staying there for a long time. And at that point, I don't even intend to eat any more of that beef. I'm not even that hungry, so I just left. But when I left, I looked at her. She's not even doing anything meaningful. She's just washing dishes again and again and again. It's almost as if they're trying to occupy the kitchen to avoid me stealing their better white people food, the superior race, the white race. I don't want to make it about race, to be honest. I think it is also more of an immigrant thing. Like, it doesn't matter what race, but immigrant race, local race. So it's not a white thing. I don't know. But it appears that that's a thing. And I don't know why, but I'm sensing hostility from Mr. and Mrs. C, and that's weird because they're actually way better than the previous host. My first host so far is still absolutely worse than the host now. Like, the host now, at least they have a social life too, and they're not like closeted monster Republicans like my last host, my first host. And at around 12:30 something after midnight, my mom was like, urgent, text me, please call me. She didn't say text me, she said call me, which is extra urgent. And I didn't receive that until a few minutes ago. I found a message in WhatsApp and called her, and my mom told me that the host of this house, Mr. or maybe Mrs. C, contacted the ISP homestay people and said they wanted me to leave earlier. And yeah, it didn't say exactly when. Do they want me to leave? It didn't, like, unlike the last host. She's like, oh, you need to leave by Friday. This host didn't. And I guess that's a good thing. Okay, there are a couple of theories. First theory, the best one. And by best one, I mean this better be the truth. And it would be the host wanted me to leave earlier because they realized that their daughter may be giving birth to the child earlier, so they need my room earlier. I hope that's the case. B, they actually legitimately hate me because of the beef thing today. This third case is the worst one. They bugged the house. And there was a moment a couple days ago when I ranted in the house loudly, and I thought nobody's at home, but I was a little bit unsure actually. What if somebody's sneaking in the house, secretly hiding, and secretly recorded my voice? Or what if the house is bugged and they secretly have a recording of me? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should feel nervous right now, and indeed I am, but I'm too tired to feel any nerves. Like, not only too tired because I'm sleepy today, but also too tired of life in general. So